Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Assassin's Creed 2. I think we're finally going to do it. I think I've got everything I care about as far as completion goes. All right, we got all the memories. Oh, that's looking at each memory in each sequence, which obviously we're going to have all those. Other than the last one, Vini Vidi Vici, which, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Of which it looks like there's only one. We have all 73 viewpoints, secret locations, bah. All feathers, all beat-ups, all races, all assassinations, all couriers, all treasures. And again, I might do a post episode where I try to get those last, like a post-game episode where I get those last secrets, but I don't think there's going to be any story significance there. So we're going to go in, we'll grab whatever money we have left. If we do have any money. Nope. So yeah, let's do this. Hi, everyone. Okay, that's a little creepy how they're all just standing there focused on like this pillar. Are you guys being mind controlled? You're a little unresponsive. Theodora. Oh, okay, so it's like telling me about the people, I guess. Oh, that's kind of interesting. It gives you a prompt. Whenever you walk up to someone, it gives you a prompt to access their database. Okay. That's kind of what's going on here. Probably, I bet the reason they're doing that is if you forgot who anyone was. And I generally remember most of these people. So I don't really need the database for that. So let's get on with this.
Ezio!
It is time, Uncle. Let us finish what you and my father started all those years ago.
Indeed. Perhaps now we can finally make sense of this prophecy and put a stop to whatever it is the Spaniard is plotting.
We should start by locating the vault. The Codex pages will lead us to it. Let's take a look.
X marks the spot. Decipher the Codex pages to discover the location of the vault. I think I already kind of did this, so... Is something actually out of place? Oh, no. Oh, wait. That's read the... I mean, it looks right to me. We got the borders, there's South America. Honestly, these are really the only important ones, but I don't even know what these buttons do. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I was going to say, I think I already deciphered the location. Okay. It's... Yeah, it's gotta be the only way it works. Oh wait, that's messed up now. Yeah, that looks about right. Do I turn this thing on? That looks right. That's gotta be right. not going to be like written in the oh, text data zoom to see image. I didn't think this would be this hard since I already, like, at most there's maybe one thing I guess. Well, it's not going to be any of the borders, because those are pretty self-explanatory. Oh, okay. I had one slightly misaligned. My bad.
It is a map of the entire world, but there are lands shown here that do not exist.
Apparently they do exist. I imagine they've yet to be discovered. Or rediscovered.
How is this possible?
Perhaps the vault will hold the answer.
Do you see where it is, then?
No. It can't be. The vault. It looks like the vault is in Roma, then the Spaniard. This is why he became Pope.
Now I understand. It's not the vault alone he's gained access to, but the staff as well.
What staff?
The Codex always spoke of two keys. Two pieces of Eden needed to open the vault. One is the apple.
And the other is the staff. The papal staff is the second piece of Eden.
For years, no, decades, we've sought these answers.
And now, at last, we have them.
But so too could the Spaniard. And if he does, if he finds a way into the vault, its contents will make the apple seem a trifling thing.
I must go to Roma and find the vault. What are the rest of you?
We'll do what we do best. Cause some trouble in the city, giving you the freedom to conduct your search.
Just let me know when you are ready, Nipote.
Kind of makes you wonder what resource the Spaniard or like the Templars in general have, that they figured this out like what, a decade or two ago, however long this game was taking place. And we're just now figuring it out, and the only reason they haven't enacted their plans is A, he had to become Pope, and B, they had to find the apple.
Roma beckons, Ezio. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
Well, let's go to Rome. All right, let's put an end to this. Roma, 1499. In Bocca al Lupo, infiltrate the Sistine Chapel and assassinate Rodrigo Borgia, the Spaniard. All right. Now we have to use everything we've learned. Can we get... There we go. I was gonna say, can we get more on this? But... There we go. Whew, I was worried there for a second. Let's see. We go over here. There we go. Castel Sant'Angelo. How am I getting notoriety from this? Also, What city would this even apply notoriety to? Aren't we just here to like do the job and be done? Otherwise, notoriety is per city, I'm pretty sure. Basilica di San Pietro. Hi. There we go.
Better not be looking for trouble.
Eccolo!
Guards will not be necessary. Oh, no, 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 no! I was trying to see if I could jump, like, above the gate, since it's obvious we can't go through the gate. It seems positioned to want us to go above and around. Oh, how much do I have to redo? That's annoying. Never mind the fact that I have so much health, I probably could have survived the fall. Oh well, these guys are going to be stuck here. At least they have a separate skin for the Roman guard or the Roma guards. There we go. Okay, I see. I like this idea that we're so badass that we're just walking in there and killing everyone in the way without them even realizing we're here.
What's he got to hide? Why do I think I know that? Surely.
Ow.
Say your prayers, criminale!
How dare you tarnish my perfect health bar? What? Am I not? Oh. No. There we go. I don't know what was going on there. I swear it was locked on, but then he didn't counter like he should have. Contextual camera. Alright, they want us to go higher, so we go higher.
Assassino! Assassino!
What? How do they know I'm here? Ooh, poor horsey. That had to hurt like hell. But also very fortunate that this horse was here. I think we need to...
I'm here with the
Ow.
gates! Stop the intruder! Your playing will be most amusing.
No, 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 no. Oh. Alright.
Fine, fine!
Be ready to strike when the time is right.
Order strike!
Actually, wouldn't this be the Swiss Guard? Because aren't they the normal guard for the Pope? Alright. Well, the more guards we kill now, the fewer we'll have to deal with later. I mean, at least in real life. Obviously, in video game logic, that doesn't necessarily hold true, but...
As a swinging target for the storm of little boys.
They're definitely more disciplined than their city brethren. They would have fled by now. Alright. Man, this rockin' soundtrack really lets you know that shit's gonna go down. Or that shit is going down.
Down, or eccolo! Got him up! This won't go! Round the back! Oh, blindsided!
Well, I'm... Ow. Oh, wow. He really... There we go. Now he should be wounded enough for us to grab.
Take him down.
Ow. It didn't let me grab for some reason.
There, on him.
I think his attack actually went into his buddy there. Come on. There we go.
Got you. He's there, on him.
He's all ready to fight, and he forgets to fight, I guess. All right, checkpoint reached.
Got you.
All right, this time. There we go. Fucking sticky keys. How many times have I disabled that already? And it still comes up.
Isn't that?
Come on. There we go. All right, up and over again. Woo. Actually, let's take a minute to admire the view. Hey, we got the Colosseum. And that's about the only landmark I recognize. I'm sure it's a relatively faithful recreation of Rome, but I've never been to Rome. I don't know Rome. Ooh, that was close. Could have fallen off the edge there. All right. Let's get up this next tower.
Where do you think he's from?
Got him. There, on him. Got you. There.
Sorry, but you're too late.
He's here.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Come on, come at me, bro. Ow. Whew.
Pazienza, ragazzi.
Oh, come on. I blocked. I countered at least one of those. There we go. Who's next?
Get in front of him.
There we go.
Around the side. Now.
Come on. Ow. All right, now you're dead. There we go. I'm surprised they didn't let me backstab him there when he got turned around. Okay, we gotta go up and over. There we go. How fortunate that everything is controlled by these levers. Remain undetected. Okay. So basically, you gotta go from monk to monk here. Oh, this segment at least is easy. All right. I know I'm not talking a lot, but that was... Oh, come on! I got detected right as I went through the door. If I didn't have to wait for the animation of me pulling the lever, I would have been able to walk right through.
Credo in unum Deum Patrem omnipotentem, factorem celi et terrae, visibilium omnium et invisibilium. Et in unum Dominum Jesum Christum, Filium Dei Unigenitum, et ex Patre natum ante omnia saecula, Deum de Deo, lumen de lumine, Deum verum de Deo vero. Genitum non factum consubstantiarem Patri, perquem omnia facta sunt, qui propter nos homines et proper nostram salutem descendit de celis, et incarnatus est de Spiritus Sancto ex Maria Virgine et homo factus est. Crucifixus etiam pro nobis, sub Pontio Pilato passus et sepultus est, et resurrexit tertia die.
The old man.
I thought I was beyond this. But I'm not. I've waited too long. Lost too much. Requiescat in pace, you bastard.
I don't think so. No!
Did we not hit him?
How is it you resist? I see. Kind of you to bring me the apple. Now give it here!
Vaya farti fottere.
Always the fighter, just like your father. Well, rejoice, my child, for you will see him again soon. You will give it to me.
As you wish.
Fascinating. An impressive power, this. But if you think it's going to save you, you've another thing coming.
What? I have clones?
How long do you think you can keep this up?
You kind of suck, so a while. I like how this is basically the reverse of the boss fight from the first game.
Me.
Ow, okay. That's a new move.
You cannot stop me! I'll
Dang,
cut
he's
you
a healthy
down,
boy.
assassin!
But you can't stand against my combos. That's right, clones. Just stay in the back. Don't help or anything.
A clever trick, but useless.
Yeah, it is kind of useless from my perspective.
No, you will not take this from me.
It's finished, Rodrigo. Lay down your arms, and I will make sure the end comes swiftly.
Really, Ezio? And would you give up so easily were it the other way around? Why don't we find out? Ugh! At last. And now, to deal with you.
So you have throwing knives. You could have just chucked one at him when he stepped on your arm. Yeah, kind of figured. All right. Also, he has a bad habit of getting stabbed in the stomach. Ooh, this looks very distinctly different from
What is this place?
Roman architecture.
Open, damn you! Open!
It's over, Rodrigo. No more tricks. No more ancient artifacts. No more weapons. Let us see what you are made of, old man.
All right then, if that's how you want to play it.
What do you even want with the vault, Rodrigo?
Don't you know what lies within? Or do you mean to tell me the great and powerful assassins didn't figure it out?
Figure what out?
God. It's God that dwells within.
You expect me to believe that God lives beneath Il Vaticano?
A more logical location than a kingdom in a cloud, don't you think? Surrounded by singing angels and cherubim. Makes for a lovely image. But the truth is far more interesting.
Let's say I was to believe you. What do you think you'll do when you open that door?
I don't care. It's not approval I'm after. Just power.
And you think you'll give it up?
Whatever lies beyond that wall won't be able to resist the staff and apple. They were made for felling gods.
God is meant to be all-knowing, all-powerful. You think a couple of ancient relics can harm him?
You know nothing, boy. You take your image of the creators from an ancient book. A book, mind you, written by men.
You are the Pope, and yet you dismiss the central text of your faith?
Are you so naive? I became Pope because it gave me access. It gave me power. Do you think I believe a single goddamn word of that ridiculous book? It's all lies and superstition, just like every other religious tract written over the past 10,000 years.
Wow. Oh, there. Did I do it? Did I do it?
You can't. You can't. It's my destiny. Mine. I am the prophet.
You never were.
Get it over with, then.
No. Killing you won't bring my family back. I'm done. Nulla è reale. Tutto è lecito. Requiescat in pace.
I like to think that we mugged him of those 10,000 florins. Alright, let's see what lies beyond.
Greetings, Prophet. It is good you have come. Let us see it, to give thanks. We must speak.
Who are you?
Many names. When I died, it was Minerva. Before that, Merva and Mera. And on and on. The others, too. Juno, who was before called Uni. Jupiter, who was before called Tinia.
You are... gods.
No, not gods. We simply came before. Even when we walked the world, your kind struggled to understand our existence. We were more advanced in time. Your minds were not yet ready. Still not. Maybe never. No matter. You may not comprehend us, but you will comprehend our warning. You must.
None of what you are saying makes sense.
Our words are not meant for you.
What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
Enough. I do not wish to speak with you, but through you. You are the prophet. You've played your part. You anchor him, but please be silent, that we may commune. Listen.
What?
When we were still flesh and our home still whole, your kind betrayed us. We who made you. We who gave you life. We were strong, but you were many, and both of us craved war. So busy were we with earthly concerns, we failed to notice the heavens. And by the time we did, the world burned until naught remained but ash. It should have ended then and there. But we built you in our own image. We built you to survive. And so we did. Few were our numbers. Your kind and mine. It took sacrifice, strength, compassion. But we rebuilt. And as life returned to the world, we endeavored to ensure this tragedy would not be repeated. But now, we are dying, and time will work against us. Truth turned into myth and legend. What we built, misunderstood. Let my words preserve the message and make a record of our loss. But let my words also bring hope. You must find the other temples, built by those who knew to turn away from war. They worked to protect us, to save us from the fire. If you can find them, if their work can be saved, so too might this world. Be quick, for time grows short, and guard against the cross, for there are many who will stand in your way. It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
What the fuck?
Well, that was certainly something. So, Alright, so what are we calling the ancient race in Assassin's Creed? Forerunners, forebearers? I forget if we gave them a name yet. Ancients. We'll go with ancients for now. But,
There's only about 10 minutes until I
Need
get...
all of my equipment ready to go before they do. Desmond!
Yeah.
All right, Sean, I need you and Rebecca to get everything in here packed up and loaded into the truck. You and I'll deal with the Templars.
What, they're here?
It was only a matter of time before they discovered us. To be honest, I'm surprised it took them as long as it did.
Let's go.
Alright, wasn't expecting this. Are we really just gonna stab them when...
So, what's the plan? We ditch this place and then what?
There's another safe house. We've got company.
We're just gonna stab them
The
when
truck's just up ahead.
we all have guns? Or at least they're gonna have guns, probably. Don't we also have guns?
Mr. Miles, this is an unexpectedly pleasant turn of events. And here I thought I'd have to waste more men on you. Kind of you to save me the trouble.
What do you want, Vidic?
For you to come home. We miss you terribly. There's still so much work for us to do together.
It's not happening, Warren.
You continue to disappoint in every conceivable way, Miss Stillman. I saved your life once, do you remember? And this is how you repay me?
You saved me so you could keep experimenting on people, destroying their lives. And for what?
This tired argument again. As I recall, you were there, at my side, every step of the way. Their blood is on your hands just as much as mine.
You need to stop him.
I'm on it.
Okay, I guess because they want to take us alive, there's... What? Are we... Okay, there we go. I guess because they want to take us alive, they're just gonna beat us. Instead of, Well, now we're actually killing people since we do have a blade. God damn it. There we go. Before we were just knocking him out, but now, because we were just using our fists. But now we are just straight up stabbing them. Wait, where did Vidic go? Okay. Okay, he's still around somewhere. But it looks like the Animus is working because we're using a lot of Ezio's moves here that he did not have at the start of this. Even though he should have at least had some of Altier's moves, which maybe he did, and that's maybe why we were doing so well during the... God damn it. There we go. Hey, that's why he ended up brawling pretty well.
Careful. I want the two of them alive.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, Doc. Looks like it's just you and me now.
Enjoy your victory, Mr. Miles. Temporary as it is.
Desmond, we have to go!
Oh, they just
There you are. Come on. Help Lucy into the van. Hurry, Desmond. We need to go.
You'll have your turn, Desmond. Warren's gonna get what he deserves. I promise.
So what now? Where are we headed?
There's a cabin up north. We should be safe there. At least for a little while. I have to analyze those tapes from your session. Figure out what's happening.
And then what?
Here we go. I've got you all hooked up. Got a long drive ahead of us. Figured you might want to play around with the Animus on the way.
Alright, but I got some questions first. I mean, what the hell was that in the vault?
What you saw proves everything I was afraid of. The Templars aren't our biggest threat. Not by a long shot.
So what, the sun is? What's it gonna do? Cook the Earth?
I doubt it, but I don't know. There's been some speculation that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. A sufficiently strong flare could flip the poles and cause a geomagnetic reversal. It's all theoretical, but if it happens, the planet could become geologically unstable. Very unstable.
It's meant to be the stuff of pseudoscience, but clearly something catastrophic happened to the people of the first civilization. And that woman, what was her name? Minerva, was it? She seemed to think we were due for a second round.
So either way, we're fucked.
I don't know yet. We'll keep reviewing the tapes. And you can keep digging through your memories. Maybe there's more to discover.
Alright. Guess I better get started.
All right, do I get to speak now? Assuming the game doesn't, like, alt tab again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I haven't found out what's causing that. It's one thing if, like, I'm booting up a game right after I start my computer because it takes forever the services to load, or, you know, sticky keys. Cars use sticky keys, but yeah, every once in a while it just happens randomly. I don't know why. Anyways, so, all right, First Civilization, that's what we're calling them. Where was I before they hit me with that surprise segment? So first of all, I think it's pretty obvious the Templars let us go. If they have half as much clout, hell, if they have a tenth of it as much clout as they were implying in the first game, they could have sicked local police on our asses and we'd be done. As it is, we're certainly felons now because we killed multiple people, which, I mean, I guess in oldie times, it's more of a, well, as long as no one saw you did it kind of thing, no witnesses left alive. But in the modern day surveillance state, it's like, this isn't something you can just walk away from. But yeah, I mean, they were implying they had access to like all sorts of like state registration systems and stuff. Like they picked up Desmond and like just because he got a motorcycle license, you know, even though he would have needed a bartender license too, because I think he was supposed to be working like a bar or something, so he'd need an alcohol license, although apparently, so you'd think they could have tracked him through that too. But yeah, so it sounds like there's some sort of catastrophic event that's going to happen with the sun that already happened once. It looks like, I wouldn't say the First Civilization are aliens, just like she said, they came before. So they're basically, we'll call them Homo superior, for lack of a better term. And they made us to serve them. It sounds like as a slave race. We made you in our image. But obviously people don't like to be enslaved, so it sounds like eventually we rose up, started a war. Well, the war was going on, the sun toasted our planet, and not many of them or us survived, but they were fewer in number than us, so it sounds like they just ended up going extinct eventually. But it sounds like they left a legacy that we might be able to use to save the planet. That's what I'm getting out of this, at least. And that certainly explains a couple other things, but Because again, remember, I've only played 1, now 2. I've finally finished with this playthrough, and then 4, and then Valhalla. I haven't even finished Valhalla. I'm like maybe halfway through it. the main story. But yeah, this is all right. So obviously Minerva, Jupiter, those are the Roman names. I believe those are the Roman names for the Greek gods. Yeah, because Jupiter would have been Zeus, I think. Yeah. So Minerva, would she have been... Okay, she would have been the Roman goddess of wisdom, justice, law, victory, sponsor of art, trade, and strategy. Okay, so she's basically Athena. So the fact that she's using the Roman names indicates they died out sometime during the Roman period. That must have been the last that they were around. It actually kind of reminds me of there was another game, Golden City or something like that, Lost City. I forget what it's called, but basically you're in this little Roman village. Oops, shit! I didn't mean to skip the credits. Fuck. Hopefully there weren't too many left. You play action completed. Woo! Okay, so it just puts us here. What happens now? Oh, we don't have an option to exit the Animus. I think in the past we would have, but now we're... but hey, now we should be complete. Puts us here probably... Is this... what's his fate? Nope, that's Carlo Grimaldi. Where is he? Where is he? We have a lot of money. Those are the brother. Here he is. Okay, so we made a portrait of him, even though he's even though we didn't kill him. But now we can go see just how much. Hello, Maria. It even has a feather on the outside of the box. That's funny. All right. Whee! So we'll take our money. We're almost at 1 million florins. All right.
Salute, Claudia.
You here to look at the book?
You aren't going to acknowledge my exploits? That's fine. But now we have 100% completion. Collections, 99 portraits for 450, plus an extra 1,000 for that. So in total, we have 1.5 million value, it looks like. So 15,000 florins per every 20 minutes. And we can go into DNA, look through that. We can see sequence 14 is done. And then sit in options, I think, where statistics are. There, 97.88% synchronization. So really, we're just missing those, at this point.
A presto, Ezio.
At this point, it really is just missing that handful of secret locations. I'm surprised it's worth that much even, too. But, so we got a bunch of, database entries to read through. I'll save that for next time. Maybe even 2 or 3 episodes worth. We'll see. But once we get through those, I think we're just going to go straight on to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I think, is the next one. Yeah, because it's 2 Brotherhood Revelations 3-4, I think. So, yeah. I guess that's what we'll be doing next, but just a few closing thoughts on the game. I enjoyed it a lot. It's definitely, like, obviously it's flawed compared to some of the newer games. But no, I like it. It's definitely an improvement over the first game with more mechanics, the ability to like double stab people and stuff, or stab two at once, I should say. And hopefully, I look forward to seeing more improvements in Brotherhood. I'm a sucker for like this villa mechanic or hideout mechanic, whatever you want to call it. You know, building up a little base. I'm kind of a sucker for that, so you know, I enjoyed that, and I'm kind of curious to see Mars and Venus. So these are the Roman gods as well, then. So they're kind of hinting at that with these statues, I guess. But yeah, I'm looking forward to more of the story because I've generally liked it. It's a little silly at times. Like, you know, I gripe every once in a while, like how Ezio could have just thrown his knife when Rodrigo was stepping on his hand, and that would have, you know, just ended the fight right there pretty much. But no, they gotta have their dramatic set piece, which I get it. But no, it's definitely fun. The game's a little, if anything, I think they don't. Jupiter Minerva. If anything, I think they didn't understand the power of their new mechanics, because it was pretty easy to kind of cheese some of those side missions. Some of them were pretty difficult, and you actually had to be careful and thoughtful with the blanket. Oh, don't get detected. But yeah, some of the others were kind of cheesy, where it's like, oh, don't assassinate him without being detected. And it's like, oh, I got detected 1 second after I assassinate him, but I guess I met the objective. So that was kind of amusing. The notoriety. What? He's stuck on some invisible geometry there, I think. The notoriety mechanic is interesting, but kind of meaningless. I mean, I guess they had something like that for 4. I know it's gone by Valhalla, pretty much, but no, I'm greatly enjoying this. I can't wait to see where it takes us, and it definitely puts some more, some of the other story I know from the series in perspective. And Ezio himself is a great character. I do like the story arc they did with Ezio. You know, being the brash young boy who didn't have a care in the world and who's rich and all that. And then, you know, gets drawn into this conspiracy with the death of his family and wants revenge. But then by the end of it, you know, he's decided he doesn't need to kill for his revenge. You know, taking Rodrigo's status as the prophet and crushing his dream and his quest for power, that was enough for Ezio. I would not be as good as Ezio. I would have killed him, but yeah, I'm really excited to see how this story turns out. So again, next time we'll work on the database entries, and I'll just read through all those in one go, and then or 2 goes or 3 goes or however long it takes. Wow, those are some really tall boots. They almost go up to his knee. Anyways, then after that, I think we'll start with Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And I'll keep a slot dedicated to Assassin's Creed until we get through to at least 4, but probably through Syndicate, honestly, just because they've shut down everything through 3, I think. But obviously 4, Unity, Rogue are going to be next on the chopping block, then Syndicate. So hell, we might end up going all the way through to Valhalla. I don't know. Depends on how long it actually takes to get through this, but I guess we'll find out. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.